Today is Singles Awareness Day. And I think it's an important issue. It affects millions of people all over the world on a daily basis. And I think, it's time. Thank you. I wanted to thank you for giving me the platform to talk about this important issue that affects so many lives. I think this is important and good. And so, you know what? It's a good thing that you're doing to sort of bring awareness to this issue. So thank you.
Okay. So yeah, I have no clue what's gonna happen in this game. I don't even know who we're dating. Are we dating Chicken? Like, what's the deal here?
I mean, the title. I'm hoping.
I love you,
the
Colonel
title.
Sanders. A Finger Lickin good dating simulator.
I'm expecting that it's just going to be dating Colonel Sanders. Is what I'm expecting.
We gotta Riz the master.
Oh, goodness.
He knows all the urban spices.
It's herbs and spices.
What?
The spices aren't urban.
What are you talking about? They're urban spices.
Okay.
I hear this is actually a decent dating sim. Okay, that's good to hear.
Oh.
How's it going, Francisco?
By decent, do you mean good or long? Because I don't know if I can handle a long dating sim here. This is
all the feels.
Yeah, if it gets too emotional, if I get too emotionally invested in like how the relationship
good but short. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I want.
I heard
that's
it's
what
like 2 hours or so.
Okay.
Are you ready to? I guess how's the audio? Everything's good. I think that's been rolled out.
Everything. I think so.
I guess we can get started. Ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. Yes. Okay. Great. Thanks.
Thank you, what's our name?
Well, what is your name?
I don't know. Do we do something
Mr. Ed.
special? Sure.
What do you mean special?
Oh my.
Oh, that's a good loading screen. Look at all that chicken and biscuits.
Alright. You sleep slow. Yeah, let's start. Alright. You sleep. Oh my god. You sleep.
Third time's a charm.
I'm looking at the pearls over. Is that BTS over there? What is this?
That was my first thought.
There's a chicken. I'm just looking at the scenery now. Dang.
There's a lot to take in. Like, yeah, that's a jewelry box with a string of pearls, but it looks like KFC branded.
Yeah, some K-pop band. Yeah. Okay. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Okay. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Is the audio too loud?
I mean, it's an annoying sound, but I'm sure it'll calm down once you smack the clock and up and at him.
Alright, let's lower the audio a bit.
I mean, you could do it later.
We could do it now. Okay. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up.
Or throw it out the window.
Alright, we're eating that clock. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders? Oh, we lost!
Well, thank you for joining us, chat. I had a lot of fun. We made a lot of choices. Gigi, I hated the clock. Look, I wanted to time. There's some pun about
time is money.
Flying.
I don't know.
Time is money. Time flies when you're having fun, and I had a lot of fun. So I hope you did too. Good stream. Thank you all for joining. We'll see you next time.
And then I could actually just end screen. I just start it up again. Alright, game over already. You might not be cut out for this. Okay.
What happens if we click? I give up. Does it actually kick us to the title screen?
KFC.
Okay.
Okay, let's watch the intro. We can watch the intro.
See the intro. Mm-hmm.
Oh my. The rivals.
What even is?
Professor Dog.
He's so good at what he does.
Surprisingly high production value. Yeah, I know.
Look at that.
Alright, let's first time's the charm, right?
Yeah, yep. First time. What's her name? Mr. Ed? Right.
Sure, why not?
So I'm hoping that that's the only early exit of the game.
Yeah, it's like Super Paper Mario, how you can lose right away. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep. Smack that clock up and Adam. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School. What's that, UCS? Okay. Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. You'll need to take this seriously. Okay, I guess I'll read the bottom text and then the top one after. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future.
So is the second one always going to be game over, you took too long?
Do we want to test it?
Only if we speed run back to this point.
Okay. It's here finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out of the door in a hurry. It's like the toast. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. The BTS poster, or just like the K-pop poster. But yeah, we have our toast or late biscuit.
But instead of toast, it's a KFC biscuit here.
Yeah. Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Yikes! You're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on a deodorant before running out of the door. What do we do? Get a drumstick and rub it on us? You're sweating.
No.
Oh, actually, this is you, robot. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time.
Oh, dear.
Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorable, awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it.
Good morning, Mr. Red! Are you excited for your first day of the rest of our lives?
I hope we never hear from her again.
Actually, I'm
Because I sure am excited and a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous.
What's the...
It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail?
Classic Miriam, raised by master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great.
But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up.
I'm not going to catch up.
Good thing you got a lot of water, right?
Yep, I got 3 bottles of water, no bathroom breaks. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't have any of those redeems on my stream, unfortunately.
Oh, goodness. Yep.
A sweet girl, Miriam, has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got it so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Oh my.
My goodness.
Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk your best friend, change the subject. Do we pep talk her?
What do you think would be what would you do if you were talking to Miriam? If
Miriam was in the room right now, what would you say to her?
I'll throw her out the window.
do we need to workshop that a bit? Do I need to scale it back a little?
Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read?
The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget.
I know. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that we were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit?
I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own.
Oh my gosh, she's crying so much. And I'm sure
Wouldn't
you'll
you?
soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all that has no love in it. As you talk about Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease.
You know what?
Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. She did calm down. How about that? Can you believe I cut them myself?
You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground.
Hey!
It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. What do I do, Ashley? What's she like? A Valley girl?
Yeah, sure. She looks like a Pokemon villain, Chad. You're right.
Okay.
What does she sound like? Yeah, Valley Girl would probably be fine.
Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins.
You leave Mr. Ed's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins.
Not the normal.
I'm experimenting. She's a little more nervous now.
You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone.
If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us.
We wore shin guards.
Oh, goodness.
We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Von. The man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Von. You rang.
He's so beautiful.
You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Von have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to... I like how he says the full name each time.
Yeah.
I know, right? You'd think they would just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam.
See you later, losers.
You can do this one.
No!
You don't want to do it?
I did all the annoying ones already. I'm running. Hang on. All right.
As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to you.
Oopsie. I think it's broken.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick.
I love you.
Oh my. I think you mean thank you.
My name is Papo's, named after my Pop. He's old.
Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Mr. Ed, so are you going to make me hold this door all day?
No.
And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Is it just me or is he kinda cute?
He's like 5. What are you talking about? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room unaware where to sit. This is you as well. Oh, who's that?
Who's that guy?
Yeah, it was the guy on the left, yeah.
Hang on. Okay, well, you keep going.
All right, edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. That's you.
That's me. Now, quiet down, everyone. Yes.
Who is the unreasonable cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class?
You must be Sprinkle, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL.
Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof.
What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom.
Somebody close the window.
Chilly, somebody close the window.
And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student in his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still.
He's even more beautiful than the other guy.
It's him! It's...
If it isn't my favorite student, Harland.
Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry for... Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. There you go.
Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders.
Hey, hush.
Kept you waiting, huh?
For a while, yeah. What an appearance. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And
Got
this
that
is
right.
over here must be sweaty sweats a lot. Oh, maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pit melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that!
You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is it with all your really weird insults?
Besides, Mr. Ed sweats when
Wait,
Mr. Ed sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer.
Yeah, we... Isn't that a Taylor
Yeah,
Swift song? The Shimmer?
it's not making it any more weird. No.
You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you.
Oh my.
Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you smiling gently, his hand outstretched.
Boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please, use my handkerchief.
Oh my! I'm frozen right now. I don't know what to do. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. There's a food icon on the left.
Is that like... Oh, it's a bucket of chicken. I was going to say, ask
Should
if
I
it was like
click it?
popcorn. I mean, sure.
Oh, that's the menu. Okay.
It's
I
just
thought
a
there was
menu.
something I gave him. Wait,
Oh.
Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweetly you look? You're completely mortified.
Quick, screenshot chat. Take the desktop background.
This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? Do we take the handkerchief or refuse it? I don't know.
What do you think would leave a better impression with him? He's noticed you're sweaty, and he's offered you a handkerchief.
If we refuse it, that would be bad, so we should take it.
I don't think he'd respond well to that. Look how muscular he is. Look at those forearms. That doesn't just happen. This is a guy who works out.
He cooks a lot. New
He
desktop
must- he
background,
must.
yeah. All right, we're taking it. You stretch out your hand, and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful, you hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has his natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Oh my. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules.
Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. His natural scent is of chicken? Yes, apparently. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle where you crush the enemies, you lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena, yes.
Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Wow, this is a very. What is this?
This guy wasn't in the trailer.
I don't remember this. Okay, Hi. Hey guys,
So
sorry
handsome.
I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss.
Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place?
Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me?
You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels.
You turn to see the student Sprinkles are referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance.
Oh boy, oh my. Are we sure we have to romance Colonel Sanders?
However you want to do it, if you want to do Markiplier or whatever.
Robot out of robots. It's officially a robot out of robots kind of game. I like where this is going.
Okay. The class bursts into laughter. What?
Oh, Clank, you rascal!
Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff.
Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you're very sweaty, and you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself, yes.
You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. Yeah,
How's he
his
tough? He just told you need a multivitamin.
yeah, his rate my professor score is like, yeah, you need multivitamins to succeed in this class. Beef treat, rubber ball, or chicken snack. You decide
So
to
we're trying
try
to
and
bribe him.
butter him up. Yeah, butter him like a biscuit by giving him a treat from your pocket.
So the one concern I have is you're not supposed to give dogs anything like from a bird, because like the bones of a chicken
Okay.
can like shatter into pieces. So if it's like a chicken nugget, you're fine, but if it's a drumstick, you're in trouble.
And does KFC even have beef?
I don't think so. And why do we have those in our pocket? I mean, don't you? Like
Yeah,
right now I have. What do I have in my pocket right now?
You have tater tots
a
in your
reminder
pocket?
of when my next dentist appointment is. I got some lint. Okay, I guess I don't have that kind of stuff on me. I should.
Rubber ball? I don't know.
I might distract him.
Beef
I feel
treat,
like even though chicken bones are bad for dogs, I feel like chicken might be the right answer because this is about KFC.
Alright, let's
But
try
what are
it.
you thinking? What do you think is the best thing for the dog here?
I would give him beef treat, but
Then let's go for beef treat.
you reach beneath your apron and return with a small bit of beef jerky in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it.
Beef? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I would never eat that. No. You clearly do not belong here. Please remove
no.
your apron and then remove yourself from this class and this school. Get out.
Try again.
Oh
no.
goodness, that
Where
was
does-
the wrong answer.
Okay.
Bad ending. Oh no. Oh man, how much do we have to replay? Okay.
Wait, what's the fast forward mean?
Click it, see what happens.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Standing right in front of you.
Refuse the handkerchief? That's probably the wrong answer, right?
I mean, we could just do it and see what happens. Random kid.
Alright. Chicken snack?
Yeah, it's probably the right answer.
You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide and locks. His favorite!
Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student.
The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool.
Ugh.
You see the
gross.
other students eyeing you jealously because they forgot their chicken in their pockets.
They forgot their pocket chicken. That's our advantage here.
Yeah, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times.
Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation.
As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain.
Hey, Mr. Ed, there's still a seat here.
It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested.
Oh my.
Oh,
Best
goodness.
friend or new friend with benefits?
Like, if we sit by best friend, is that just game over? Because we did romance. Colonel Sanders. I don't know. What would you pick in the heat of the moment here? Best friend or the dreamy, chicken scented?
I mean,
Colonel
he already
Sanders.
gave us his handkerchief, so I feel like
Maybe we have to sit by him and give it back.
we gotta play
now that
hard
it's
to
drenched.
get. I don't know.
Hard to get. Okay, all right. Follow your heart here.
You move to take your seat by Miriam.
I'm so glad you, Chet,
Yeah.
to have you near me to support me through this class and listen to me the whole time.
Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by?
Colonel Sanders, he has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better and not had to listen to me nearly as much.
I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, the Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you've settled into your seat, you move over to Colonel Sanders. You switch seats. The professor makes an announcement.
Think fast. Time for a pop quiz. You didn't choose Colonel Sanders, you lose.
Yeah, it was about me.
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharp. Here comes question number 1. A train A is traveling to point B, and train B is traveling to point A. How important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
Depends. Extremely looking at you, Pop. Doesn't matter at all. Sure, extremely, I guess.
It's extremely important, obviously.
That's right.
Forest is to tree as chicken is to...
Feather, night vision goggles, a slam dunk.
It's a tough one. It's
Feather.
word association. I've never been good at this.
I guess feather.
Feather? Chickens have feathers?
That's right.
What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
A comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, a spork.
Most
Do we want to do
efficient.
wrong answers or right answers?
Well, I mean, like, if we get it wrong, we're going to get booted, I think. But we could try it. Because I'm thinking comically oversized fork is technically the most efficient eating
a meat
utensil.
tenderizer didn't even...
And a meat tenderizer, you're right, Chat. Meat tenderizer is not an eating utensil. But the fork, it's so big, it holds more food than any other utensil
It's
possible.
a giant strong fork, that's for sure.
It's a giant strong fork for giant strong folk.
That's wrong.
What food is best for a broken heart?
Oh my. Yeah, what do we eat today? Camel meal? A pancake that
Camel
looks like
meat.
a silly face. Oh, camel meat, not camel meat. Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt.
Oh, Miriam's out. She can't prepare
Yeah,
food
I
with
know.
love.
With a silly
I think a
face.
silly face. That would heal my broken heart. Wrong.
Is Sprinkles a good boy?
He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy.
Oh my.
I guess.
That's a very strong opinion. So that's
That's
3 out
right.
of 5.
Okay. It's not perfect score, but at least it's not a complete and utter embarrassment. You catch Colonel Sanders eyeballing your answers. His reaction is hard to read.
Oh, his opinion of us is low because we didn't answer everything correctly and he's perfect.
Oh no.
Have your attention, students. I have an important announcement to make.
60% is an F. Thank you, chat, for the reminder. The announcement is that we are kicked out of the school, I'm sure.
Time for lunch.
Oh, wow, already. So we're like halfway, we're like, what, 1/6 of the way through our semester already.
Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth's water.
Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Is that about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was...
Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement.
Man, he's such a jock. Hey, I was...
It's about lunch.
Everyone cheer. Yeah, lunch.
Yeah. Woo, yeah, lunch.
But I...
Shush!
Lunch.
She said shush.
In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Was it the smell of something
Indeed.
that smelled smelly?
Smell. That smelly smell. Indeed. That smell.
Hopefully the class is on a curve. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to.
You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is Bruno Mars? I'm just
Does Bruno Mars is make chicken?
Is this?
Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head, its contents glimmering in the light. Oh my god. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating.
For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors.
You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper, is scribbling notes as fast as they can.
But that's all I'll say about that.
What a tease. He seems overqualified to be a student. Yeah, he's a cop. He's actually a cop. What do you think? We want your stupid recipe, dude? Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him.
Got him.
Look at the face. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick bird. Oh, hey, Kiku, how's it going? You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, I was just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer. She's sliding into his DMs.
Oh no.
She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself.
She's gonna succeed. You didn't sit next to him earlier.
Oh no! I'm losing my opportunity. Oh, please!
Well, Van the Man, you don't want any.
I'll take this. Wow, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as look at his face. He tries to hold it in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed.
Easy now. There is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in.
You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Oh my, alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Oh, we're gonna get the recipe. Savor the
All
moment.
11.
Yeah, all the 11 flavors. Yeah, savor the moment. Everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. Yeah. Yeah, do we learn about his chicken, or do we learn about him, or just ignore him at all?
Can we transcend Like, can we, if we swim towards the light, do we ascend to being a higher level of organism, perhaps? Cat seems to think it's a good idea.
Do we want to fail again?
I mean, it's no big cost, right? We can just skip up to where we were. Yeah, let's swim towards the light. It's become an advanced being.
Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense, you become wrapped up in them, unable to resist. You reach towards the light. It grabs your hand, not the grabby hand, and pulls you closer.
Oh no!
Until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There's no Mr. Ed now. There's only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot.
You died. You died. The chicken was so good, you actually died. Oh my goodness.
I feel like the wrong answers are like the better ones.
It's pretty good.
All right, let's get back there.
Oh my goodness.
Now Sanders will be accused of murder.
I mean, yeah, he did kill us. Van was right. Or Von. All right, what are we doing?
Focus on the flavors or learn more about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart.
So do we want like wrong answers, or do we want to like actually like? I think swim towards the light was like instant game over. I don't think the other two are going to be instant game over.
Let's learn more about Colonel Sanders through his cooking.
Sure.
The flavor in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor. Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with the Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow chef.
What exactly was on that chicken? Oh, look at Colonel's face! He's sweating
buckets. Don't worry about it, kiddo. How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
No biggie. I like how he has like this walking cane.
Chicken staff.
Yeah, the chicken staff. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I would be willing to trade. We're trading secrets.
Oh my.
What's the rush? The semester of 3 days is only getting started. You've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other.
Look at
he looks disgusted.
Yeah.
Yikes. We've ruined it. We've ruined everything.
We're too forward. He's clearly not giving. He's not going to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun?
Is that what they say about?
I don't think.
You've got moxie. I'll give you that.
Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers.
Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use
chicken. No, just kidding.
It's something my great-grandmother taught me.
Sorry, I try to click the secret, the redacted part. Oh, wow. You never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. Yeah, his what? What is it?
I don't know. His great-grandmother taught him.
While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. Wait, how does he disappear? Is it like cherry blossoms
you were
again?
Distracted.
No, like how?
You were like, he says it to you. He says, "I use something," and then you go, "Something." And then your eyes just glaze over. You're staring into nothingness, and he just walked away as you were in a stupor.
While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated.
It sounds like you have big plans.
I sure do. I told you already, but I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that.
The pose.
Look, is he? Are we teeing him up to become a villain?
This world will know my name, the name of the Colonel.
Oh boy.
Oh, we can neg him. Oh, no.
Alone together for the first time? No, this is the second time we were alone together. We were alone in the cafeteria to the point where he was willing to reveal his secrets. This game is inconsistent. 0 out of 5. And plus, I haven't seen that robot in at least 5 minutes. What is this game?
Alone together for the first time. You figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to, oh no, the sharing of the personality. Neg him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. What do we want to do? Neg it?
Do you really want to neg the Colonel Sanders? Do you think that'll go well?
Probably not. Be modest.
Is he going to do that disgusted face again and then we get a game over?
Why not? You know.
Oh, no.
Just hear me out. I've been thinking about your secret recipe. Since you only told me one ingredient.
Of course you were. You don't simply forget a flavor combination like that.
That's exactly right. I remember it because I've tasted it before. I stopped at a random fried chicken stand the other day and their chicken tasted exactly like yours.
Did you just compare my recipe to a random fried chicken stand?
Oh no.
Ugh, you disgust me now.
Basic chicken, yeah.
No.
12 ingredients, preposterous.
Unheard of.
Well, yes, I did, but it was a really good stand, especially considering it was frozen for.
Oh, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Game over. We pass out, and Miriam has to revive us, and we die.
That's
We
like
die in the quad from
I
embarrassment.
watch like Kitchen Nightmares, and they're like, oh, that's frozen food, or it's like
Tastes
Gordon
frozen. No,
Ramsay.
it's not frozen, Mr. Ramsay. It's not
Yeah,
frozen.
yeah.
It goes in the freezer, and it is frozen.
The negative Riz, yeah.
Frozen chicken?
Colonel Sanders struggles to conceal his emotions, fighting back tears of anger. Oh.
I can't believe you'd say such a thing.
I like how he's still just posing with his hand up.
He's really taking it all in.
You realize you've done irreparable damage to your relationship, from which I can never recover. That's speaking of. No, just kidding.
Oh my goodness.
How could you?
Hey, Mr. Ed, you saw that this game was called a dating simulator? If that's your idea of dating, this is not the game for you. Okay, try again.
Try again.
I will say
Goodness.
the wrong answers are funny, though.
They are pretty funny.
This
This game's gonna take longer if we do all the wrong answers, though.
But I'm okay with that.
So I think chat thinks an additional ingredient might be a little preposterous, but maybe we can wow him with that idea.
You know, about that, I was thinking about your secret recipe.
I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it.
You decide to show him that you also have dog treats in your pocket. Just know a thing of two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it.
Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe? And you think you can do better?
Have you ever heard of Monojakana Chica?
Chica? I've never heard of it.
We had this intern guy who always would be talk about what was it? You can say it.
You said it correctly the first time.
He would always bring that up in conversation, and we're like, no, I haven't watched it.
He was talking about Madoka Magica, and he was saying it so fast I couldn't understand him, which I had seen at that point. Oh,
Anyway,
goodness.
have you ever heard of habanero peppers?
Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne.
Did I say that one right? I don't know.
That's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement.
I didn't mean to.
You've irreparably damaged my opinion of you. Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Mr. Ed. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson.
That certainly didn't go as planned. You better head back inside, but you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him.
Yeah, you wouldn't want him to think that after you've done it twice.
I know. Since it was, well, last time it was the first time we met him, right? So.
Both are the first time. Goodness.
This looks like a Iron Chef battle right now. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Look at this place, it's magnificent! Finally, we get to show our stuff! Wait a second, oh no! We have to show our stuff! What if I totally blew it?
You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature, adorable tiny food creations.
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks over at me, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Man, I'm
You learned
thirsty.
your lesson from earlier.
Hey, Colonel. Hey.
Miriam is heartbroken.
Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two? That is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?
Aw. I don't know. You kind of blew it the last time.
Yeah, I know, I was
suggested
gonna
the
say.
habanero peppers, but sure, Mr. Ed, I'll prepare our station.
Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Oh, the bottom there.
Boom.
Oh my, two potential partners! I'm so sorry, gentlemen! I don't know who to choose!
It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I think I know who you want me to choose.
Well, I mean, the thing is, if she's her partner with Clank, then we can't date Clank. We gotta go with Clank. Chat has spoken.
Clank.
It's Clank.
Okay. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
Look at this little thing. That's okay, I already ate.
He's got like a little juice box.
He's got a juice box and stains on him already. He's
been
doing
cooking all
something.
day, yeah.
Mhm.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Is that what you do,
Oh
Robot?
my. I mean, sometimes.
Hold on there, fella! We don't even know the assignment yet!
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him.
Teach you? I hardly know you!
Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You can get the impression that this is a sign of affection.
Oh, they're hitting it off!
Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork.
All right, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes two fleets to make a fire. You get the idea.
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders?
I want to steal your recipe.
Yeah, I want to, like, yeah, we're gonna record it. Steak
Yeah.
tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using
Oh.
octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind.
Oh my.
Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy.
Wait. I know I'm metagaming here a bit, but mashed potatoes and gravy, that is another staple of Kentucky Fried Chicken
Very much
restaurants.
so.
So, does that imply that Colonel Sanders then steals our grandmother's recipe and sells it later?
Oh my.
We're gonna find out.
All right, which one do we choose though? Do we choose if mashed potatoes is the correct answer?
Do you think the other two are gonna be game over worthy? I'm not sure. Well, maybe octopus. Maybe we'll like fight a kraken or something.
All
Something
right, we'll
stupid.
do the octopus then. I was thinking about trying something exotic. Maybe a dish that incorporates octopus in some way.
That's a terrible idea, but I'm more of a down-home type of chef myself. What about something that, go with me here, walks on land?
Little did you know that the game ends with an IP lawsuit between Sanders and your character. I mean, at the rate we're going, I wouldn't be surprised. And that's just the lore of the KFC stores forever.
Actually, there are certain species of octopus that do leave the water. For instance, have you heard of the Abdobus asculatus? It leaves the water to hunt for crab.
An octopus that walks upright and hunts crabs. Now I've heard everything. The world truly is a marvelous place, isn't it?
Octopus? Crab? It sounds like you're describing one of my signature dishes. Are you trying to steal my thunder? Boys, what's with all the hostility? Has the competition been moved up to today? How dare you try and muscle in on my culinary territory? Nobody better touch a cephalopod without going through me first.
I think there's been a misunderstanding. Nobody's muscling on any mollusks. We were simply discussing today's assignment.
Man, this music is like hitting hard.
It's intense. We've
Yeah, I know.
really riled up Von Von at this point. Oh man.
You could cut the tension here with a spork, which makes sense because chef knives are usually pretty sharp. Look, we were just talking. I'll happily step back from any of all the seafood. And you know what? I'm just gonna make mashed potatoes and gravy. I know my grandmother's recipe by heart. Keep the tentacles. You begin to peel and boil potatoes and try to extract it. The music just keeps going.
You're right, Chad. It's just getting better and better.
Try to extradite yourself from this thorny situation, but your new rivals aren't having it. I doubt that you even have the capabilities to work with ingredients so delicate. You should probably stick to microwavable dishes. Oh, the microwave.
Oh, it's on now.
Colonel's gonna... Unlike my friend Bon Bon, though, he may be the man. I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' abilities to concoct creations worth admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Whoa, look at her eyes.
Whoa.
Look at those eyes. Jeez.
Look at Von Von, he's crying.
The yandere appeared.
She's trying to leave him behind.
Don't you feel deep down that we could cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. And if Mr. Ed and Von Von are both so inclined to see the sea, perhaps they should go there together. Ashley, are you suggesting I share the secret of my special saltwater sauce with this novice? I'm disappointed in all of you. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask
because we wanted to use octopus.
back up here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back.
He's always got our back. There's no way she could fail us now in a moment when we could be forming a bond with Colonel Sanders.
Do we do the bestie or Colonel? I mean, Colonel should have stepped in when he said it was about microwaving, right?
Yeah, he should have gotten offended and shut Von Von down.
I don't know. Miriam and the robot, I don't know. I don't want to ruin their moment. Sparks are flying.
Yeah, we gotta let them get to it.
I'm here to learn to express myself via my cuisine. No bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page.
I don't know. This guy suggested adding habanero to my spices.
He'll always remember. It's like if you ever played Walking Dead, it's always like...
Sanders will remember
Yeah,
that.
he'll remember that, yeah. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right?
Sometimes conflict can actually build character. I wouldn't want you to shy away from a bit of healthy competition with our peers, Mr. Ed.
Man, he doesn't want me anymore. Wow.
I'm not surprised that he's not into you. He's been kind of clingy.
I'm so the anti-Riz. Wow. Is he just not that into you? You'd think a gentleman would defend you in a situation like this. Did you do something to offend him?
Oh my goodness, it is coming full circle.
You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis in their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot.
Oh, thank goodness.
Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy matte texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere.
That's dangerous. You could have chopped off a finger.
I know just what to do.
Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish.
Dude, what are you doing? It was just potatoes. He just covers it in gravy, just drowns it.
Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud.
Oh my.
Oh, sorry.
Just getting so emotional. It's okay. It happens to everyone.
Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you.
What's with the sporks? Always the sporks around here. Is that the only utensil they have at KFC? Is
I think
sporks?
so, yeah. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go.
Oh my goodness.
The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for the small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Then it shows like a sparkle, like wink from his eye.
Wink.
This is for you.
Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still.
If you love something, set it free.
And then he lets go of the spork.
Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potato and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage, and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
No, jerk.
Bob, do something, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Von tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold on right there, Mr. Ed. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Chad is freaking out on our behalf.
Glass potato's face.
Von
that?
rushes back over a covered dish in his hand. Oh no. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal glazed upon my specialty. Gaze, not glaze. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Oh my. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I. Oh, it's swirly glasses. It is I who has first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Von and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The result could be toxic.
Oh no. Too late. It's been eaten. think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him. Okay, so I saw like the promo with all the characters, and I was wondering where the ghost came in, and it was like, who's the student? Anyway, it killed him.
He died.
Everyone step back. Don't take another bite.
But yeah, it was just funny how you said it. Like I forged this battle axe or whatever. I just remember one episode of Iron Chef. The one guy made smoked salmon by like chainsawing like ice, and he made an ice smoker. Like that's how you like stunt on your opponent. Is like you make an ice smoker, and like yeah, like I just had time to do that as you were busy cooking, and I still beat you. Like anyway.
Yeah, thank you for the F's in chat. Poor nameless student has passed away.
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Oh no, not Pop!
Oh no, 2 ghosts!
Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to oblivious self.
Whoops. That's like poison, I guess.
He's been training for years. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. They're like expecting him to die now.
Mm-hmm.
Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poison of all kinds.
Oh, so just wanting to try new things makes you immune to poison now. Good to know.
I'm not sure the professors will make enough. The professors here make enough money.
Good. Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here.
So is this like body still around, or did he just put on a sheet?
He just put on a sheet. He wanted to be noticed. No one was paying attention to him.
That will make him stand out for sure.
Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
Oh, I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
Hey, what? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room.
Because you can't control yourself and you follow him everywhere. Calm down.
I know. I want those herbs and spices. Oh, man. I mean, what his handkerchief smelled like chicken, right? So, like, I wonder how his fingers taste, right?
Oh, goodness. Is that where the tail comes from?
Are they finger licking good?
Oh, goodness.
At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spook. Yeah, now there's ghosts walking around.
Oh, goodness.
Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today.
Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Oh,
This
no.
is only the end of day 1. There's no way. There's no way we end this here.
Colonel Sanders?
Yes, Mr. Ed.
There's something I need to tell you.
No time.
Oh, no! Jock block. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since... Wait, does Von Von have feelings for us? I have been working
No,
towards
definitely not us.
Day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes, floating on a shooting star.
Hey, no, Oh, he's got the coat. Look, he's going Super Saiyan right now. Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Oh, forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Oh, what is this?
The Spark Monster is here to fight a hero! Yeah.
Oh, I think I left the fridge door open later, nerds.
We will not let harm come to another student. Except for that ghost kid. I kind of dropped the ball on that. Be afraid! Be very afraid! The mean because I'm a monster! Yeah.
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is he just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence.
Oh my.
What will you do? We're attacking. Also, the spork kind of reminds me of Toy Story 4. There's like Sporky. I just want to see like eyes on that spork. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with
Chat
love.
says to use Ultima.
Oh, there's no ultimate.
Oh.
Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Do we want to try defending? See how that goes?
Let's defend, quick! You gotta defend.
You decide to defend! Which defense will you use? Trepidation! You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy to be okay, sure. Do you. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. Oh no, he's spirit bombing us. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Do we defend again? Defend.
They're charging up an attack, I guess.
Buff up. Ooh.
Ooh.
You draw energy into your arms. Thinking back on all the stirring you did in the kitchen as a child, your muscles go super swole, and you're ready to take on everything. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses. Do you want to say it?
You didn't think so!
You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Let's attack.
Oh, okay.
Chow down.
Chow down, eat it up, heal up.
Oh, he's gross looking. I don't want to eat him.
It's probably fine. Is it any worse than
Chow down does
KFC?
2 damage. Any worse than KFC? That's like a bad insult. A powerful blow. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edges. Oh my.
Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here.
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens.
It's the cuckoos.
Oh, the cuckoos? Yeah, someone's been attacking.
Pot pie power pinch!
Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him. Spare this wretched feat. Yeah, we gotta.
Now leave me alone!
No mercy. Fatality. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. You ready your final attack. You'll never survive any student debt loan destruction. Is this Bernie Sanders?
No.
10 damage. Spork Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe.
That was a pretty cool move you did. You continue to surprise me, Mr. Ed.
The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Oh my.
Not the direction I expected this game to take, but okay.
You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it is Borko.
How much of this do we have to remember? Okay.
Borko. That name sounds familiar. Wait, you're that ninja.
I'm going to do as many of these as I can.
All the Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away, and he's gonna catch us in his arms. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Not the darkness.
Miriam will drag us to...
Oh my.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we saw the K-pop poster in the background. So funny. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eye. How does he knows where we live? I guess I don't know.
Guess he looked at our wallet or something.
He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy.
Maybe you were able to mutter it to him as he asked you in his gentle voice. Where do you live?
Yeah, you got to see our embarrassing posters. Oh no.
What are you talking about? Embarrassing. It's Karate Chicken.
What did I walk into exactly? Oh, hey, Ann, how's it going? Yeah, we're playing the Colonel Sanders dating sim. We're trying to riz Colonel. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled over you as you are tucked in tightly. Oh, my.
Wait, he tucked you into bed.
Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles also... I'm imagining the corgi rotating in space is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird.
Okay. The ghost kid. All right.
You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that.
Big mistake on his part.
Yeah. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school, and she's hanging out with the robot. She's like, see ya. Before you
Later, loser!
Yeah. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Like
Hey.
him? Like the Zelda creature?
Hey, shield eaters and world leaders are very much alike. I forget the saying. It's some Zelda thing. Anyway, I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? What are the odds of that?
Yeah, I was like, go figure that. No, but that does make a complete sense.
Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. There's also the convertible that he himself...
Wait, and also, was also the convertible? But he was the What? Hang on, Miriam, slow down. He was the prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming. He was his own convertible. What?
I feel like that's the robot, not Colonel Sanders, but yeah.
Oh,
okay.
wait.
Yeah.
What? And was also he got voted. He didn't go to, and was also the convertible. Hang on.
I think that's gotta be the robot. But...
Maybe he was so the robot was like, is the robot like a friar or something? So is Colonel Sanders just sitting on a robot at the front of the prom homecoming parade? So, let's go with that. Sure.
It's like SpongeBob, how they have like the vehicles. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. The pressure cooker language. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy. Like, I mean, with Colonel Sanders. Oh, I said
It's
that
going
out
terribly
loud.
for you. He told me Clank told me that you suggested adding habanero peppers to his recipe. Can you imagine a more insulting thing to do? But you, Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend the University of Cooking School Academy of Learning, you're a thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday.
Uh-huh, sure you did. That's great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Is she supposed to be sarcastic or earnest? I don't know.
Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real.
You're gonna suggest another ingredient?
Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing.
So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted.
What favor did you do him, Miriam? What favor?
Oh my. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices.
Oh, is this like, what's it, Slugworth from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Like if we tell this person the spice, we fail the test?
Oh, that's true, yeah. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it would be much use to anyone.
Please, 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 please! It would mean the world! No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't tell her the ingredient. Now, do we want... That's probably the bad answer. Do we want to see
That's
what
like,
that does?
Yeah, but like then like if we make up a fake one, are we really gonna have to like ruin the relationship with our best friend since we were babies? Like
By just
we
saying,
grew up together and now we're gonna have to lie to her?
we could have just said no. He told me in like secret.
But that's not an option. It's fake or the truth. This redacted. Maybe she's incapable of hearing it, which is why it was censored, and we're just not ready yet. So maybe if we even try to tell her, it won't work. No, she'll know. All right, what are you thinking?
I feel like the fake one's gonna come in later. Like she'll do it, and it's like, why is it so bad? You told. I feel like the wrong answer is obviously telling the real one.
Yeah, because then if we do it, then Colonel Sanders is just going to be like, he's going to materialize and be like,
What are you doing? I told you that in confidence in front of everybody.
All right, what
like-
does chat want?
what is chat thinking? Do we want to try this bad route first? This clearly wrong, bad choice. Neither of these are good choices. Fake. Let's go fake.
Make up
We're
a
going
fake
fake.
ingredient.
Chat has spoken.
You quickly think of fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about it was Eye of Newt? I know sounds like some kind of witch potion, but what can you do? Betray your best friend for the person you met yesterday? I mean,
Sounds
he
good to
is
me.
dreamy. So
So handsome.
Eye of Newt? Wow!
her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you could figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. It's probably not good. Yeah, say the secret ingredient is the Colonel's spit or something. Oh no. I mean, his hands smelled like chicken, so I don't know. That might be good.
Yeah.
But he's daddy as fuck. Before you can ask her to confirm that she is definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes, oh my, and
Oh my,
cherry
here
blossom
we go.
petals fill the air.
There's little chickens on the saddle.
It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Run to him, stand back and admires his majestic glory. Let's admire him a little bit.
Let's soak it all in.
Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside.
Still with the harness in its mouth, all that's still there as it runs into the countryside. Is it really free, or is it gonna have to come back and have that removed?
All the horses have it now.
Oh goodness! How many times has he done that? Taming a new horse every time.
You are when it's in Zelda, it's soothing. He soothes all the horses. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently.
Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home.
You attempt to
You
compliment
realize.
Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horse of full beauty you have. I mean, what a horse of beauty you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you.
Mr. Ed told me that the secret ingredient was eye of new. Oh, and Mr. Ed just gets really nervous around people that like.
Oh no. What? This is not helping.
I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it.
She gives you a wink and a smile.
Wink!
To say situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Von Von, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad.
They already killed a dude, and there's been no repercussions. So unless it's going to jail bad, I don't think there's going to be a problem.
You try and get a peek over Von Von's hulking shoulders, but he sees you coming. Wow there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Ashley, why don't you make like a bee and mind your own beeswax, honey? No, it's not wax. It's not beeswax. Tell them to stop acting immature. Act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get closer look.
What's the Dungeons and Dragons stat that would help you stealth?
Stealth?
Dexterity?
I guess, yeah.
How likely do you think you are to be actually unnoticed if you try to go unnoticed, is what I'm asking.
I mean, Colonel didn't think he was noticed, but he was obvious on that horse.
He did a little horse dance. I'm pretty sure he knew he was getting watched.
Tell them to stop acting immature.
Do you think they'll actually stop acting immature if you tell them? They're jerks.
No. Alright, let's do the longer one. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Von Von muttering something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he noticed you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. What a nerd. Now you've upset them. You're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules. I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it.
Wait, is it like a metal bucket? Oh
no. It's a book just like the one you found after you encountered with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Von Von, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. Oh, does that mean they were the one who summoned it? I don't know. It's the Necromonicon, yeah.
The Necronomnomicon.
The Nom 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 Nom.
The Omnomnomicon
That's
from what's the game?
Evil Dead.
Cooking.
I don't know.
The cooking game. Cook with your friends. What is it called?
Overcooked
2.
Yeah.
Yes, the Omnomnomicon. Yes. Okay.
You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
The plague.
Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrivals of more students. It's almost time for class. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Von Von's meaty foot. Hey, watch it! You bucket of bolts! You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even a stand mixer from a stand mixer.
Oh my.
Whap, whap.
No, your mother was a stand mixer. I assume Robot understands all what Clank is saying. Right?
It's quite spicy. I should apologize in advance. Actually, in retrospect, it's a little much for most of the younger audience here. I'm sorry.
Von Von jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Von Von, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. I'll cover my ears.
Okay, good.
Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sparkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's painting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Oh, panting, not painting.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. I am only tiny dog, but I am here now, and I hope you're ready to learn.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken.
You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do, but Colonel Sanders is distracting. Just kidding.
He's just so handsome. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name.
Will we learn about why the chicken crossed the road?
Oh, that would be an advanced topic. We might get to that in day 3.
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts.
What are you paying tuition for? You're wasting your time here.
When you come to Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, Mr. Ed?
Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Glass of water, a shimmering pepper, a dog visit. Which item do you want to sample?
Why is there a sample of a glass of water, or do you just have one on your desk?
Do we want
Ignore
the
that
shimmering pepper?
I mean, it's the only thing that seems like it's not a terrible choice glass of water or a dog biscuit for dogs. Because if we take the dog biscuit, he's going to be like, that was for me. Maybe the pepper.
Alright, we'll do the pepper.
Yeah.
A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away.
And then you become a ghost.
Yeah, ghost pepper, yeah. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. Oh no. My friend, ooh, this guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh, you must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you
Kill
must
Von Von,
do
got
is...
it.
I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy, you must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you.
That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever.
You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
We all miss me. Blah, 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 blah. We miss mistakes. We all make mistakes like that. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. Oh my, setting the mood. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time, step up and tell them you're on. Oh.
Which of these two? Well, I guess I was going to say, which do you think Colonel Sanders would prefer to see?
I know. I kind of want things to get heated.
Oh my. Well, I mean, he has expressed a total lack of interest in anything not related to his career. But you know what? Maybe he'll be impressed with your attitude.
All right, you're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, huh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. The heart.
Good one, Von Von. I like your gumption, Mr. Ed. I'll be watching your performance.
Colonel's gonna watch us. He notices
Watching you.
Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
No, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing.
Sportsing? Is the joke that they just don't know what a sportsing court is? Do I not know what a sportsing court is? Is that a thing?
Not a sportsing court.
Finally, a little sense. You breathe. A sigh of relief.
At least not until we turn on the timer.
Dun dun dun. Timer ready. Just then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words timer ready.
That's what I'm talking about. Aru.
I stand corrected.
The hard way builds a solidly... What? Oh, my goodness. Am I that tired? The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. Go sports ball. That's right. Go teams. Get those points.
And that's an original quote by me.
An original
in case
quote
anyone
by
was
me.
wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory.
I forgot what he said already.
Yeah, I know. It was unremarkable. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I'll defeat you myself. Oh, the yonder
X-Acto knife cleaver.
Oh my. And it has the heart
Goodness.
on it.
Oh dear.
You had his chicken and you had made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. It's always boils 100. What temperature boil water? 100 Fahrenheit.
Celsius.
That's right. But how would you have even gotten into the school without knowing that? I was gonna make the mistake. I knew it was 100. I forget what one.
Whoever gets to rub my furry belly, let that be enticing offer to be motivating you.
That's a pretty good reward, I must say.
I'm adorable dog. Cannot be lying about how good the reward that is. No, it's good for you.
You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but have an idea?
11.
11? How many herbs and spices did he say he used? 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction.
Tail wagging intensifies.
Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Trust? Gratitude?
Gratitude?
I did gratitude. That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed.
Is that something we were supposed to learn earlier?
Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy, so where does it come from? I did the top one. I didn't even read it.
There's a small town where dreams are born.
That's right. This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it.
Oh, yes.
You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling?
Silence.
That's right. When they taste your cooking, they will be so taken with that, they'll be unable to speak. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye.
That silence one is the one we heard earlier.
Yeah.
I believe in you, Mr. Ed.
He's actually cheering you on. Oh my. Ashley's gonna get pissed. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing.
Remember when he was on a horse?
Oh my.
I remember that part.
Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take the traditional... that was way too fast. What were you thinking? Get your mind back in the competition.
Oh, that's funny. They did that on purpose because you're distracted, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Grr.
You are stranded on a desert with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk.
Oh, goodness. We're going to fail because he's so handsome.
Stop it, Colonel! Colonel! Is it getting hot in here, or is it just me? I'm sorry. I know.
It's just you. Ashley's winning.
You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind.
Sorry, I forgot the question. You and Colonel riding together. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken into light baked biscuits?
Woof woof.
You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps.
Oh, yikes!
Oh no.
I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch.
Oh no, we lost the personal touch.
Oh.
You might not have any hands, but Mr. Ed does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way.
Oh, we're making a bad impression, chat.
When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into
Oh
the
my
mixer
goodness,
to rescue
no.
your dough before it's overmixed.
No, my goodness.
Mr. Ed, no!
But you're not
Oh
fast
my
enough.
goodness,
Your hand gets
what?
stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning feeders. There's no way you'll be able to use the hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders
my
shakes his head and
Oh my goodness. We're dead. We're dead. We lost a hand. The hand is part of the dough now.
What you often find is the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
You're dropping the ball there. You got that right. Goodness sake.
Everyone stop what you're doing right now. Battle is over. Mr. Ed was dismembered.
Can you at least give me a hand? Also, I'm looking at her like leggings. She's got the chicken.
Little chicken legs.
Human flesh was the secret ingredient the whole time. Oh my. Oh, it can't be. I was so close to finishing my. You lost the hand. Was it worth it? I don't. And Colonel
Maybe,
Sanders got
only
mad
if
at
we
me.
win.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Wait,
Yeah. Well,
our hand or her hand?
I think my hand. Yeah.
He
'Cause I
said, look
wanted
at
to-
your hand. Was he talking to us?
Yeah, he was
But she
talking
was
to
the one saying, okay, whatever.
Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Mr. Ed's injury, even though it would totally be fair because he was stupid and put his hand in the mixer.
I didn't mean it. I just wanted to.
You did it, though.
Daddy Colonel Sanders. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
Locked on. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Oh my, look, it's got the heart plating and like little.
Just
What
a little
is it?
chocolate drizzle.
What is this? It's under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence.
Are they going to serve this at KFC?
They do have like the chocolate cake. They just need to add the chocolate level. I was going to ask Mr. Ed to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring the creamer of delight hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Man, you know those people who do the backhanded thing? So backhanded. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady, uninjured hand.
Oh, goodness.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredient hidden within. Oh, what is that? Like a grape? Oh my! Whoa!
Oh, whoa.
Whoa! Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly. Dang.
Wow.
That was like a hollow thing. Man, I lost. Okay, I'm out.
So she made this complicated, like,
What was I
10-step
gonna make? Mashed
dessert,
potatoes
and you
again?
stuck your hand in a blender with the dough for a biscuit.
Yeah. I'm out. Credits roll. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Oh
Why
my.
isn't he impressed?
Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between Colonel. Ooh.
Walk up between them with your flopping, limp, broken hand and say, "Excuse me, sir," as you try to waggle your terrible hand in his face.
I guess we gotta get ourselves between
You
them.
gotta get in there. We gotta break him up.
You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and crushes you back. Oh
He
no!
hates you.
This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later.
See, he gave us the handkerchief earlier, and we were just trying to do the same favor.
I return the favor. We're just being nice.
Ow!
Game over for that?
Excuse me? No, it's not game over.
Okay.
Ugh.
I was not expecting that.
Oh goodness.
Step up and tell them.
We're doing it again?
Do we do
We're gonna
the
stick our
opposite?
hand in a mixer again?
Stop wasting everyone's time.
Is everything in competition with you two? Yes. Yeah. Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn to love. Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle.
Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. Genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? Got 'em!
Oh yeah, because they're I was gonna say they remind me of Jesse and James, Team Rocket, or something like that.
Oh goodness, I never noticed, but now that you said it, I can't unsee it.
Yeah, James just got buff, you know? I
Mm-hmm.
need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef.
How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I already brought my own lunch. Mr. Ant, you should have it. It'll give you the energy you need to succeed.
Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you. Oh my! Well, she makes some
Special grilled
miniatures.
cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk to wash it down, and a tartlet for dessert.
No tomato soup. Normally it's like grilled cheese.
It is tomato soup.
Oh, it is.
It's in the bowl.
Oh, it is. It's so tiny, I couldn't tell. It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Speed up, I guess.
Yep. Let's skip. Timer ready. 11. Gratitude. The silence. Oh, Colonel Sanders' waist face winking. Oh, none of those are valid answers, are they?
Running good and gondola.
Running gondola. No.
Oh my.
The crunch. I didn't want to relive that part.
Internalize the rage you feel.
You have to internalize the rage.
Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames.
Game over, your eyes are on fire.
Oh no. Oh no. So funny. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn into ash. Wait, there's no right answer. And they fall off your what the which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Wait, what's the right answer?
That was the right answer, was you lose your eyebrows. So you have no eyebrows and you're missing a hand, or have a crumpled hand.
Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone.
So when do you get that injury treated? Still got a broken hand.
Oh my. Yeah, it's gonna be like the one guy from Resident Evil 7 and 8. He just keeps getting injured.
Just pour some goo on it and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
There's some green herb juice.
Just get a hook
Just get a
hand.
hook hand.
Yeah.
Yes! Pirate mode activated.
The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get. Oh no! Do I click?
Yep.
I saw your eyebrows burst into flames. That was pretty crazy.
And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding. Oh! Because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You can get cooking attachment like it was.
Yeah, this missing hand will be a blessing in disguise, really.
Yeah, like pops things on.
Yep.
You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly.
I know you're hurting right now. I saw your eyes burst into flames. Like some sort of deity from beyond. But not just with the devastating loss, but
One
from that
Piece
run in
character.
with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out.
He's becoming One Piece character one thing at a time.
I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer.
Whoa, Nelly!
I'll never be a master chef.
Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us.
Do you think I've never failed at anything before? Yes, you're perfect. They can't allow you to fail. You're the face of the game.
That's exactly what I think.
Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. I used to look like Pop.
Yeah, Colonel Sanders been mewing for like 10 years. That's why he's got that chiseled jaw.
Forgot that's a thing.
Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends.
Yeah, what does he use for his skincare? Does he use the 11 herbs and spices on his face?
Yes, he does. He mixes it with what's the Aveeno or whatever, the face wash. I don't know.
CeraVe?
CeraVe, because he's worth it.
I didn't know.
People see my delicate ribbon tie and well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been.
Sounds like this guy could really use a hug.
No, it sounds like you could use a hug.
I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give.
As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion.
A KFC skincare line. You know, I wouldn't be surprised either. Like, even if it's just like some lotion that smells like the spice or something. I would.
They partner
Man,
with
I
Old
want-
Spice or something like that.
I hate that this whole thing is working. I want KFC now. Darn it. Where's Grubhub? How do I get that on my phone?
One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Man,
What is misdeeds?
This
What did
music
he
sounds
do?
familiar, man. It's just like picking up. Yeah.
It's like, oh man,
Yeah,
what
I
is
know.
this?
Music's going.
Yeah, I'm here too. I'm here to crash the party.
Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening shadowy presence. Oh no, it's Spark Monster! Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst.
That's right. This is some pretty nice music.
Look, all the spark monsters here to fight a hero! Yeah!
Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu?
I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night.
Don't care, that was Borko! In my dream, I'm Gorko, and I'm here to avenge him!
Oh, not the twin avenging. Are you stronger than Borko?
Very pleased to not need it, but we're pretty much exactly equal in every way. But yeah!
Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. Oh my, oh, this is so cute. He knows
Oh
how
my.
to fight with us.
You're teaming up again.
It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would.
I think what Mr. Ed is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies.
I suppose. Once we don't get the fight, stick to the doctor's and the key with the club.
All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all?
Of course I do!
Inspiration strikes, and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this! You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth, and he devours it in one gulp.
Delicious. You must die so that the aim of turtles you once upon a time turned me to these creatures stand before you today.
I don't believe it. You were a human once?
I didn't say that. I was a chihuahua. But I was still a student until one day the mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed.
Oh. A magic
So wait.
spellbook? Yeah.
Borko was a dog as well? Gorko and Borko were chihuahuas. We killed a dog.
They killed Taco Bell. Taco
Oh
Bell.
no.
Precisely. Borky just have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If he finds it, to pick up many of you to respect it.
But yeah, fun fact, KFC is a part of the Yum Corporation, which is a part of Taco Bell, KFC, Long John Silver's, and like all that. So, and Pizza Hut
So we
as
could
well.
we could have the Taco Bell Chihuahua show up. what
The
I'm hearing.
Easter egg that was hidden.
We still got to figure out who that was a picture of in the classroom. I need to Google that.
Yeah.
I need Jamie to find out. Hang on, Jamie can. Let me just.
You're. Oh yeah.
See.
Well,
Oh, sorry. Is it me? Is it my turn? Sorry.
You're a powerful chef. You shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. They'll usually be protecting innocents for those who would cheat them to sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there.
Sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Mr. Ed, together, I am sure we can defeat them.
He said together.
Together,
And we.
you and me. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss.
Oh my. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Okay, so I have a thought. It's like, know the classic like fireplace with the bear rug? He has a chicken rug. It's like a chicken spread on the ground. Oh, there is a chicken.
You're not far off.
His hideaway, Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude and a lot of money to afford this kind of loft apartment.
That portrait in the classroom is the VP of marketing for KBP Food. Oh, interesting. He's a good-looking guy.
Thank you, Chad. I was going to Google it.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, you go.
Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining.
On the left, I thought that was a YouTube play button. What is it? It looks like the dingers? I don't know.
Like a bell?
Yeah, I was thinking a bell. It's literally his LinkedIn picture. That's so funny.
That's pretty good. Oh dear, that's fun.
Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef.
Well, there's something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close.
Why don't you come into my personal kitchen and we'll cook it?
Yeah, why don't we swap ingredients?
Oh my.
Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you?
If you reveal it, it's gonna get on the KFC menu. And what was it? The VP of marketing, whatever his name is, he's gonna get it. He's gonna only reveal an 11th of the secret. Chat knows what's going on. That's the idea. I like
Gotta
it.
be fair. Yeah, you only give a portion. What do we want to do? Keep it a secret or reveal?
What do you think will happen if we keep it a secret?
I feel like we have to reveal because... I don't know. That's true. He hasn't given us his, right?
He did reveal an 11th of his secret right away.
Yeah,
1/11. Because if we keep it a secret, do we just fail? Is it game over right away, or do we get an entire hand-crunching scene between?
Yeah, he was like, I gave you one of my ingredients. Why don't you...
Give you a whole ingredient. You didn't tell me everything you know? Oh, you're terrible. I hate you. Get out of my house.
Let's keep it a secret.
Keep it a secret.
Keep it secret.
Keep it secret.
Hey, robot, can you keep a secret?
It depends on the secret. In matters of the law, under duress or under oath, I may reveal what it is. But what's the secret?
So can I. That's what I think my high school teacher used to say that. He's like, "Can you keep a secret? So can I."
That's a good one.
Actually, I've said too much. Please forget I've ever said anything. You can practically hear Colonel Sanders' heart beating in his chest. He tries to act demure, but his facade begins to crack.
I can appreciate a good secret, of course. In fact, I've got many. Nearly a dozen in my fried chicken recipe alone. But I would hope that you could learn to trust me with yours.
Was this the right answer?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I suppose you did share a secret ingredient with me yesterday, so it'd be only fair. Colonel Sanders' face grows serious.
Ah, yes. About that, you
He
see.
gave us a fake ingredient?
I lied. It was Eye of Newt the whole time.
Yes, Colonel?
I haven't been completely honest with you. The secret I told you was a fake. It was to test to see if you would tell other people and if it would end up on social media.
He's one of those.
I've seen a lot about this Eye of Newt thing lately, so you must have sussed it out on your own.
I believed in you, Colonel. Oh no, the ingredient you shared with Miriam, it wasn't true.
We didn't, though. We didn't, though, gang. We didn't, though. But we didn't, though. What? How? I'm angry at him for lying and for the game for lying.
They're gaslighting us.
I didn't, though. I didn't.
You're angry with Colonel Sanders for lying, but the fact that you revealed his secret shows that he was probably right to do so.
We didn't, though.
You mean it wasn't one of the real 11 secret herbs and spices? Are you writing a scathing review right now? I hear clicking.
We're trustworthy and capable of keeping my most important secret. To me, my recipes are priceless. I had to type it in chat because it was that impactful, that important.
I guess this is why I'm playing it. You would be writing a review on Steam, like a negative.
05, can't play as the robot. Mr. Sanders lied. Not even gonna call him Colonel. Mr. Sanders lied. He says we shared the secret, but we didn't, though.
Well, I have something to confess.
You didn't, though!
That secret ingredient you told me, I shared it with Miriam, my bestie.
Unfortunately, I already knew this.
He does the
I was very
glasses.
disappointed.
He does the glasses thing.
I already calculated that you would tell your friends. That's why I gave you a fake ingredient. I was very disappointed, but now that you've come clean, we can start building our relationship as fellow chefs again.
I promise to be honest from here on out. I really do.
Yeah, start with telling the truth about whether you told Miriam, because you didn't.
I'm counting on you.
Then in that case, I present to you my original coleslaw.
He's stealing it!
Oh my goodness, this guy is mad. This guy is totally... Carry on.
The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway.
You've just had it on you?
Magnificent.
You don't just have coleslaw in your pocket?
Oh, I forgot. You've got all these foods in your pocket. Dog treats and chickens and coleslaw, mashed potatoes.
Are we just Napoleon Dynamite? Or is that who we are?
Tasty. Give me some of your tots. Oh.
Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl.
Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment.
Oh my. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not?
Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. Gotta go hunt wolverines with my uncle.
Yeah, it's like the most interesting man alive is like Colonel Sanders.
I was going for a Napoleon Dynamite thing.
Wolverine? Oh yeah. Okay, I'll have to watch him. It's been so long since I watched it. That was like middle school.
He's got
days.
those bow staff skills. He knows that chickens have large talons.
He's gonna analyze it in his lab. Oh my goodness, he's gonna replicate it perfectly. Oh my goodness.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's gonna steal it.
That's exactly what's going on. This is, oh my goodness, this is the actual plot. Is he's stealing all these recipes from everyone.
He's
just
gonna
from
break
you.
her heart.
He's gonna break your heart, and he's gonna say, I'm in love with nobody at the end of the game, and you're gonna walk away alone. And like, wow, I gave him all my recipes and everything, and now he's rich, and I'm nobody.
Oh.
Oh.
Man, my heart already hurt. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping? Oh no!
Oh, goodness.
Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories of emotions. Tap on an item. I like the sparkled play button. Tap on an
One of
item
them's
to
an
discover more
urn.
about- Yeah, I was gonna say the urn. That's where all the herbs and spices are.
Are you sure it's herbs and spice? I wouldn't open that. I wouldn't open that.
This is a play button, but where he keeps the secret. This must be where he keeps the secret. You think of a moment. What number is important to Colonel Santa? Then it. Oh, was this the right answer?
Oh, did we do it again? Just click the. Okay, what number is important to him? It's 11.
As soon as you turn the dial, yeah, 11, 11, 11. The safe open. Inside, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared?
Sashimi style. Isn't that like a no cooking method, like where you don't heat it up at all? Isn't that gonna give you like salmonella?
Well, that's why he's pondering it, right? I think sashimi. Yeah, raw. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be funny to get like it on. Yeah, sushi. That'd be funny. I know.
Chicken sushi. That's a great way to kill a person. Oh wait, we already did that.
Yeah, octopus sushi. Yeah, gotta stay away.
Yeah.
All right, baby. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the. Oh man, he had facial hair to go out from
He
the
was handsome
goatee
from
and
the day he was born.
mustache combo he sports. You figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. He looks old in that photo though.
He's a little baby child.
That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Or am I right?
Am I right? Am I right or am I right?
That burn. Okay. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel.
We don't need to see the urn. Let's look at the camel here.
The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Oh. I'll do that last. I think that's what we have to do.
Either that's the... Oh, well, okay.
You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business fail." Wow.
Wow. That's dark and also like, what's in it then? Did you just burn a bunch of written down business ideas?
Poor guy.
It's okay, chat. We'll get through it.
Anybody need tissue?
He murdered... Oh my goodness, that's it. He killed the other person who came up with the chicken recipe, and he's gonna have a second urn at the end of this game, and it's gonna be us!
Gotta go! One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them.
They do not appear to be doing that, but okay.
Man, this game's lying to us.
This game's lying left and right.
Are his business partner Ashes in there? I guess. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete.
Hang on. KFC dating sim Pete.
Okay. Scented candle. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool.
The chicken.
Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of '69. No, it's one of the secret ingredients. It's redacted. His comb.
Wait, did we just discover one of the ingredients now?
I get. We should pocket this hair in case we need it later, right?
That way we can clone him if we need to.
Oh, of course. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color, it's actually made of spun silver.
Plant evidence, yes, chat, genius. We'll steal it later to place him at the scene of the crime. But also that implies that his hair is made of silver or he combs pure silver thread from time to time.
You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic. It's real! Oh!
It's real!
Here's the secret ingredient, of course. Oh my. It's like All Might. We become Colonel by eating his hair.
Eat this hair and
Actually, wait. That's it. Why is there a Colonel Sanders baby in Colonel as an adult? He's transferred the power through hair.
The hair power from the TV show that they transferred by eating each other's hair.
I was
They fed
never
him
good
hair as
at
a baby.
cooking, but through eating the hair, I become a good cook.
Oh my goodness,
Taxidermy
yes.
must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note
Oh.
clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of great state of Kentucky." All right, there's in the distance.
Let's look out into the lake on this expensive
Yeah.
property.
You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I've never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze.
Get him out of here.
Rip. I guess we're going through the door. I don't see any other clickables.
I think that's it, yeah. Oh.
I don't know. That jump scared me. I don't know why. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The
So much for earning his trust. We're wearing his clothes now.
We're
Like a
becoming
creep.
him. We're becoming Colonel.
We are going to usurp him.
The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in its scent.
Ugh.
They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Oh! Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Why you're wearing his jacket? Oh!
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you.
Oh, does it?
Hey, Colonel.
Hey. I could just see.
Oh crap, the jacket. Do you want me to take it off as well as other clothing? You decide that now is your moment and make a big move.
I don't know
Tell
if it's
him
our
you're
moment
cold.
just yet.
You fess up and tell the truth.
Okay, so when we tried to go in for a big moment before, which wasn't even that big, to just wipe something off his face, he shut us down and the game was over. So I don't think it's time yet, because it's still only day 2.
We
so
lie
are
to
we
him and
cold?
tell him we're cold.
If we do that though, then he's gonna like light us on fire and it'll be game over.
Okay, then we'll do that. We gotta see what happens, right?
Okay, sure.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the
Oh
fireplace.
my. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer?
Oh my. Suddenly everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel!
Yes, Mr. Red.
I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful.
I think you're right. We should take things slow.
Like a rotisserie chicken, nice
Like
and
a
slow.
rotisserie chicken, nice and slow, rotating over an open flame.
You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence.
For all the characters plus the ghost.
Oh my, we're at his place. How do we tell our roommate? Or her best friend?
You gotta tell your bestie later.
You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hide. Is he like shirtless and is he making pancakes or something?
Oh,
Did you make
Man.
the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about.
the candle.
In some jurisdictions, isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Is that like actually
Just
like?
hang on.
Imagine that's the real ingredient they're like describing. Yeah, it's like we're giving you illegal ingredients.
you might find it a little bit hard to stop eating it, and it's a little addictive, but it's fine. It's technically illegal. Did it? I forget. Did it say this is one of the secret ingredients on the candle?
I think we discovered it was. I think.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I used to have this helper for my great grandma, and her name was Esther. She was the funniest lady. She had this huge poofy hair, huge black poofy hair, and she used lacquer, and lacquer is illegal in our state. So she would go to another state to smuggle it in for her hair. But
Goodness.
yeah. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room, shirtless. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it.
KFC serves breakfast too before 11 p.m. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Oh, sorry.
It's meticulous. Wow, look at them biscuits. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question.
So, would you say that we're the perfect match?
Oh my.
Oh wait, are we? So if he doesn't just steal stuff from us, are we just gonna marry him? And then the end of the game's and you married each other, and you both co-owned KFC for the rest of your lives. The end.
How presumptuous. I mean, he's do you want to marry me, or I'll just steal your ingredients anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Did you think I meant romantically?
Oh man, such confidence, such grace.
Take him down a peg!
Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Yeah. It's good, but my mom made it.
Tastes like random chicken I found on the street. It's pretty good, I guess.
Colonel Sanders' expression grows serious. Did your little jab land too hard? Colonel, I
know what you're gonna say, and
it's not funny.
I need to be better if I'm gonna leave my mark on this world.
A single tear begins to pool. I like how we both said it. It's not funny at the same time.
Yeah, that's good.
Do you want to mention that in chat? What that is?
Oh goodness! For goodness sake!
Story time.
Story time. Okay, for those of you who might not know, Mr. Ed and I know each other. We one time we were at a game night with some friends, and a coworker dropped their kid off just to hang out with us while they went back to do some work, which was fine. Nothing wrong with that. We were playing Super Smash Brothers. I think we were playing Brawl, which was on the Wii, and we're playing, and things are fine. And for whatever reason, for whatever possessed me at the time, I was trying to make some joke.
Well, we were talking
pun.
about Squirtle, how Squirtle was derived.
Yeah, trying to make some pun about Pokemon and how Squirtle's name was derived. The first one, what I came up with, for better or worse, was I thought of War Turtle, and so I said to the group, you know why they call it War Turtle? He's seen things, which not a very funny joke. But this kid, who couldn't have been more than 10, just everyone, it was kind of silent in the room. Nobody really laughed. It wasn't that funny. But this kid, he says, I know what you're referring to, and it's not funny. It's just coming from this kid. Sure, okay, maybe a little insensitive. Sure, fine. I'll concede. I didn't really have my filters active there. But coming from this kid, what is this kid? This kid was a veteran. Maybe. For all I know, that could have been the case.
Things.
Maybe he's seen. Oh goodness, I don't know if I can even make a joke about that at this point. Who am I offending, and by how much? I need to settle down. Is what I learned from that day. So you won't catch me making those kinds of jokes again. I hope.
You'll catch me doing
I strive to do better. And when I think about that day, a single tear begins to pool in the corner of my eye.
As he gazes out the window.
And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail.
Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly.
Not if you keep negging him like that.
Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge to tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home.
I'm looking for a business partner. Gotta go! You're out of there.
It's like Shark Tank. It's like I want 50% of 50% of the company. Acne. He's gonna ask Pop to be his business partner. Oh no, we lose out to Pop.
All right, Pop. I'm looking for somebody willing to take only 20% equity in exchange for $10 billion. Okay, fine. I got the cash.
Yep, Pop's secretly loaded. That's why he doesn't care about the school, because his parents paid for it, right?
Mm-hmm. And he also asks Ghost of Student. And Clank to round it out. Maintaining a majority share of the company.
There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy. Oh my god, Colonel Sanders is making me lose my words. For learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Oh my.
Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you.
Oh, it's okay. I was just...
But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date with Clank.
With a boy? I mean, what are robots?
It's a robot.
It's a robot. It's a robot. It's not a boy, I guess. I think I can't believe that.
Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you'd better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl.
Look at that. We're a matchmaker. We're the one who chose.
You are.
Bop.
Could have been with Pop. That would have been on Pop.
Pop, yeah.
But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends,
Dang.
but things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say skydiving? As if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker?
It's not even a talking pressure cooker.
And now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't given Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. And she's like, oh my.
Oh, you what?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers.
Wowzers!
Miriam offers to support you no matter what.
Hey, hold up. This is her choice, not ours. What the heck?
Yeah, let's fast forward that.
Hey, Miriam, can you offer to support me no matter what I do?
Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. Oh my. I thought he was on date for a second. No, just kidding. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp the fact.
That's right, I'm your rival.
He's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Ugh.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone else your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. Get on my level. Do you even lift, bro?
Nerd.
Nerd. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides into school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Mr. Edge suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse.
What's wrong with you? Stop telling him to pick on a horse.
Hey, now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but my injury... Yeah, I was going to say my injury. But the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on.
Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Mr. Ed, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure he'll be back to fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned, my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive and you were definitely the better of the two chefs I witnessed. The other one dunked his hand in a blender like an idiot. Sorry, a stand mixer. It's different, but still very stupid.
What is he doing? Complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
Good point. I still have it in my mustache. It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received.
That's a lot of words to say. It was bland.
Excuse me, Mr. Ed. You've been trampling on me and dunking on me this whole time, telling me to use habaneros, telling me your mom makes better chicken. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself.
No. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel.
I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods with fine people, not Mr. Ed. See you inside, nerd. I mean, Mr. Ed.
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book. Oh no! You recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Oh no, we're concocting something.
Turn Ashley into a spork monster.
Whoa, what's up with that book? It looks like bad news.
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire.
Just some kind of grimoire, you know, no big deal.
But I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page.
Don't turn me into a spork monster.
You open to a page covered with arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final.
Whoa! This is
Eternal
I don't think that's
a
gonna.
spotless mind.
Yeah.
Oh. Man. It would help. I can definitely see that.
You'd definitely be able to focus.
I know that
better.
feeling.
That is way too drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Like maybe try a string around your finger?
Okay, fine. It is drastic.
You're doing it anyway?
Despite times call for desperate measures, you've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out.
Oh, stream is taking a bit to update. Oh, there we go.
Do we do it?
Well, I mean, I think we want to succeed at.
We want to see the ending, though, right? We'll see what happens.
We got to do it, chat. We got to do it because we got to cast a forbidden spell.
You begin to recite the spell, but you stumble on the words, and the only effect it seems to have is to make you forget what it is you were doing. Oh.
Oh, so it didn't matter. Okay, cool.
Oh,
Choice
right.
is an illusion.
After looking at the page again, it comes rushing back to you. Cast it again!
Cast it again.
What is it? Big money, big money, big money.
Big money, big money, big money, big money.
You begin to... yeah, if anyone wants to see, on YouTube, I posted our other videos as well, so... But yeah, you begin to recite the spell, but you stumbled on the words, and the only effect it seems to have is to make you forget what it is you were doing. Okay, I guess it's gonna do this forever.
Big money, big money, big money, big money. Oh.
Last one.
Oh, wait. It said it was a terrible idea.
Well,
wait.
Here goes nothing. You got a memory. Let's try it. Hold onto your butt. Oh no.
Did we just forget the game? Oh, so it said We skipped it because the third time you cast it, it said something different about it being a terrible idea.
Okay. Do we have to rush back? You start over?
So let's speed run, but also we can go through the things. Oh, can we load?
How far were we?
Why are they all locked?
Is there a way to save?
But it's like you still have a fair day for everyone else. You didn't travel in time.
I guess do I have to rush?
Up and at 'em.
Do we want to do the octopus or do it different?
I guess the question is, do we think, like, will the student die a different way?
No, he dies because he has to be a ghost, right? I guess.
Well, let's do steak tartare then.
I had a delicious steak tartare once at an incredibly fancy restaurant.
Is this
It was
Ashley's
simple
dish?
but sophisticated. Maybe we can make it
Beef, raw beef.
with seasoning and an egg yolk on top.
Mr. Ed, I must admit,
You're an idiot.
I never thought of that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
I am disgusted right now by the thought of fancy food. Consider our partnership ended.
What?
Mr. Ed, where is your partner? Partner, I said it with a different voice, yes.
I suggested we prepare steak tartare. Ed.
Raw beef! Oh, pack your things. Your time at Cooking School Academy for Learning is over.
That's so funny, though.
Why that? Why is octopus okay, but steak tartare,
he's the guy
a
who
dish
thought
is not?
chicken sashimi was a thing, you know?
Yeah, like what is this guy's problem?
Yikes.
You just hear the
Stop
crunch.
sticking your hand in the stand mixer.
Yeah, you'd think I'd remember that.
See, the stand mixer thing reminds me of this stupid thing. There was a contest on the internet of like a bunch of characters and like music associated with them. It was like music remixes and like sort of a character popularity contest. And one of the characters was a stand mixer.
Oh, that's funny. Speaking,
I don't know if that.
hey, if you want to do a shout out, there's about your
To
character.
who?
I don't know, whoever.
Shout out of what?
Rivals of Ether character.
Rivals of Aether. By the way, Chad, have you ever heard of the little fighting game called Rivals of Aether?
I made a couple of custom characters for this game. One of them is Bloppy, the funny epic wolf. And the other is Retroblast, a robot that's basically a transformer. Check them out on Steam through Steam on the Steam. That's the what is Steam? Is it like a? It's a
social
digital
media
marketplace for
platform,
PC
yeah.
games. It's not a social.
You don't use Steam Chat?
I never use Steam Chat
Anyways,
except for like.
the one cool thing was the character's been entered into tournaments and there's been fan renderings of it. So people have done fan drawings of it. So I don't know. I think that's cool.
Retroblast specifically.
And
Yeah, it's
Bloppy,
pretty cool.
Bloppy was there.
There was a couple. I think one of our friendly chat friends here has done their own Bloppy fan art. So thank you to the chat here for that beautiful Bloppy fan art. Thank you.
All right, we're back.
All right, we're back. Don't wait. Save the game.
Don't do it after.
Save the
all.
game. Save the game. Save the game. Click the chicken bucket.
There's no save. There's only load.
Oh, cast the spell.
You direct it
do
down.
it. Do it.
Give it.
Maybe it's different the second time.
Get some food and
I think-
chew it.
Big money, big money, big
Big money. Maybe it's different the second time. Sprinkles is here.
Alright, Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of.
His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for old homework to give him as give him the homework because he's a dog. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens.
So by old homework, is it food?
Yeah, I guess we'll wait.
Yeah, he's probably got the zoomies.
Sprinkles stops in his track. He focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you can see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree. Oh, not the squirrels.
Squirrels.
Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window in the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Terrence, I told you never to come back here. Terrence, I will destroy you, Terrence.
Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel,
Bark.
the squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again.
After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone.
I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Mr. Ed, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see...
But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. I take out.
Thanks for joining. Bye. What?
Yeah, good luck,
Sprinkles
Mr. Sanders. Yeah, I'll try.
How does it? This isn't a choice. This is a thing that happens. This is not how you do this, game developers.
Yeah.
Pay
Sprinkles
attention. Take
is
notes.
Interpreted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room.
Oh my.
I told you this saves it for after class.
That was pretty close.
I think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a... You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger?
Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises.
But no, you had to show off to your cool friends, Jeff and Joan. J and J forever. Watch us from a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, it doesn't make a great date. And take Jeff and John with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or on a cliff. Or I don't care.
Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gap in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Oh, he's broken.
No amount of seasoning is gonna make me want to eat that, Clank.
Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker, considering that he himself has wheels, not feet. It's not entirely clear where it came from.
Looks like a Velcro sneaker too.
In terms of deep friend footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to Cassie Paul over the final day of... Oh,
man. Poor Clank.
Their 2-day relationship.
Oh, I thought they had it. I thought they had that special spark. She seemed so excited after their first date.
Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam trademark. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk.
I don't think he needs a pep talk. Oh.
Hey, Miriam, are you okay?
Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa over the floor. How can you embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone?
Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through the final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me, are you?
Of course not. Well, maybe sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else wants to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank, oh, they did the Clearly, she was gonna have a
We
breakup.
looped back in, so now we're in the timeline convergence where either one could have been
What does
chosen.
load show? Oh, we're at the final. We are near the end.
The
Okay.
final bite.
Anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest somehow. Anyhow, Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears off from her cheeks.
I should really review my menu.
I should really review.
My menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup.
And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it up. While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. Oh, I thought it was going to be power. Isn't that like Triforce, will, courage,
Yeah,
power?
courage and
yeah, Ganondorf
courage,
is
wisdom,
just
and power.
talent, right?
Yeah.
And a chance to beat the pants off Von and the supposed Man and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test and recipe you've been working on, Mr. Ed's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making the dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by a Colonel Sanders.
Someone close the window, the leaves are getting in.
Mr. Ed, what are you doing here? There's still some time before the final exam.
Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory.
And you're also making a chicken pot pie.
The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious.
You usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets harder to stick to when the oven timer goes off. Ignore it like there was no sound at all.
It's gonna burn.
Your practice. Yeah, we gotta fess up.
Fess up.
Or do we ignore it and call it the fire?
Let it burn. Let it burn the place
Did you
down.
hear
No,
that?
no test bin.
Hear what?
I distinctly heard a bell chime.
Somebody must be training Sprinkles to do a trick. I bet his mouth is watering.
Strange. I was gonna say that my mouth was watering. Alas, I'll have to look somewhere else for something tasty to put in it.
Oh goodness, calm down, dude.
Smoke begins billowing out of the oven, filling the arena around you.
It's just steam from the
Yep, I
steamed
guess you
hams.
cough.
I'll leave you to it then. Happy visualizing.
A disappointed Colonel Sanders leaves the arena. When the coast is clear, you finally open the oven to find your practice pie has been reduced to ash.
Your roast is ruined. Smells like lunch.
But beat it, Pop! There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. Oh my.
There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you got.
Gads, our roast is ruined. But what if we were to purchase fast food and pass it off as our own cooking? Delightfully devilish.
You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory.
No, it's too savory. That's a terrible choice.
Meanwhile, both Von and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top shelves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, copyright, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at all full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air.
Egg wash.
Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth.
Best friends blaster blaster!
Von flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roll. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speeds. Shallow personality, spatula shallow personality. Even Clank gets it on it. Wow.
5 now, pressure point, chicken cooking technique.
He actually said something.
Speak. Yeah.
Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's that singularity as we foretold. We mustn't let it happen or the appliance uprising will take us all.
They're just gonna kill. Self-destruct.
Von quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. As you
Just
frantically
unplug and then put you away.
yeah, just turn off the battery. Yeah, take out the battery. Yeah. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil?
Now, hang on. Colonel Sanders, the words of a great man echo in my mind. A great man once said
Cast
that
a spell.
there's an easy way to do things in a hard way. And sometimes the easy way is the hard way in the long run, and it's good to do things the hard way, but because the easy way is hard, and sometimes it isn't. It ain't easy being cheesy, because you can cast a spell that's the easy way. So we should cast a spell to see what happens, because that's the wrong answer. And we'll see what happens.
You take out your own spellbook and let your instinct guide you to a page you've never seen before. It's a summoning spell that will conjure up a spork monster. Now seems like a good time to add some chaos.
Turn Ashley into a spork monster. Well,
You have summoned me! The broom cooking arena. So many fond memories of battling in this place in my old life.
In your old life?
I told you I was a dog before, but I wasn't always the monster you see before me. No, once I was but a student like yourself who attends this school.
Spork monster notices the book you're holding.
I have one of those too. I see what's going on here. Things aren't going your way, huh? Being there, my friend, I tried to cast a spell on myself to imbue my body with the powers of my favorite foods. As you can imagine, things did not go as planned. The spell says only cast in case of emergency. They need it.
I'm kind of in a pinch here. Got any ideas? The spork monster's smile curls up mischievously.
You can eat me!
Oh,
For
no.
starters, never cast spells on yourself. Cast them on your rivals. Just tell me who's giving you trouble and we'll take very good care of him.
You motion to Ashley, and before you can think better of this dastardly decision, he recites a spell that turns her into a chicken. Now a mere bird, she flaps her wings and glides off into... I mean, she already had the thighs. And it would just produce
Oh
section
my.
of the arena far from her station.
Okay, gotta go. Bye!
Oh, this could be dangerous. You're immediately racked with guilt over this act of blatant transmogrification.
transmogrification.
Try to save her, do nothing. Ashley remains a chicken. You don't know what to do. It would be poetic justice for Ashley to live out the rest of her days as a chicken, and yet that seems unspeakably cruel. After all, it's just a cooking competition.
Now, just throwing it out there, she's a chicken, and we are currently very close to, in the vicinity of a man who's famous for making fried chicken. Just throwing that out there as a thing that is currently the status of the world.
Chicken Ashley pecks around at the base of some cabinetry, searching for some loose vegetables to eat.
Mr. Red, how could you? Cheating on the final exam? I've never been more disappointed. And here I was considering you for a place not only in my future chain of highly successful chicken restaurants, but also my heart.
Oh. Without hesitation, he casts a counterspell from memory that saves her.
There's such a thing as competing with honor, and this does not qualify. I no longer want anything to do with you.
You try to give me the girl math logic of like, oh, he likes chicken and...
No, I'm saying that would just simply solve your problem of her forever. Is what I was getting at. All right.
Oh, I did the cast
And
spell.
you did it again. You just did it again. But we can save her this time.
Gotta go. Bye!
You turn to the next page and cast a reversal spell. Chicken Ashley immediately transforms back to herself. What? She's in shock and still exhibiting some chicken-like movements, but otherwise appears to be all right.
Is it just me, or does the chicken seem remarkably fresh today? Ew.
Right then, you realize that Colonel Sanders witnessed your entire sabotage. He is not impressed.
I want nothing to do with you.
Your heart sinks as you think of how much you might have disappointed him and ruined your chances of any kind of future with him. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself, give up and drop out of the coalition. Have you suffered this huge setback? You don't know how you could ever win.
I mean, yeah, the other one's just game over.
I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese. Oh yeah, your hair turns.
You're going
mac
Super
and cheese.
Saiyan?
Orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. Knees weak. Arms are ready.
Your arms are ready.
I got
There's spaghetti on your sweater already.
My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for it. Yeah, Mr. Ed, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire life for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground, energy coursing through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Mr. Ed. You have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support.
I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed and very disappointed you still turned Ashley into a chicken earlier. You've been thinking on your feet, rolling with the punches, and cheating a lot.
He steps up to your station and stands right beside you.
I'm here to help.
All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules?
There are no rules. Also, following the rules has never really been my thing.
Screw the rules. I have money.
Exactly. Seto Kaiba.
What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on.
And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts, like the 11 herbs and spices.
Are you suggesting?
If we combine forces, we can form a perfect food union. Time's up, students!
With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for.
You must now prepare to present your dishes.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank?
Clank's been unplugged. He's in the corner.
From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. It sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there.
Miriam, would you mind?
Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants.
Pop, get down from there right now!
Let me guess. Did Bon Bon have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs, my big skills. Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, is not the worst prank in UCSAL history.
Wow, they actually
but it's not exactly
it now?
yearbook material.
Took the whole game to abbreviate it.
Yeah, well, they did it once before.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Pranks. Clank, where did that pressure cooker roll off to?
You wait to hear a signature word, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none.
Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester.
Wow, 3 whole days long?
But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward with your tiny food that I can crush.
How
have to
did
be
he go
plugged-
skydiving? Yeah.
UPS,
I guess
uninterruptible power supply.
it's like Tears of the Kingdom with Link. They like strap him up as they launch him into the sky.
Yeah, he's got a little cable all
He's
the
just
way
got
up
long
there.
wires.
Now, describe your dish.
See an Eva? Yeah, he's just got the cable. He's got like 1 minute of power.
I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup. It's tiny.
My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Narutomaki I spy floating in this itsy bitsy bowl?
Yes, Chef.
Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl.
Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste?
Not anymore.
Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself.
And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble worth of soup.
A plus. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours.
Oh, so she had her arc. She had a dish with no love in the beginning, and now it had love in it.
Took the breakup to get that love back, I guess.
That's right.
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you, Mr. Ed, for helping me to believe in myself. That's my arc.
Von Von, you're up. Now, describe your dish.
I made uni over smooth egg custard in an oxhorn urchin shell topped with caviar.
Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin?
That's like turducken levels of thing.
Yeah.
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look good? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
Woof, woof.
Please be gentle with my cuisine.
Grrr.
Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back at his tongue is poked and prodded.
Youch, my tongue!
The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this. I keep poking my tongue. Disqualifying.
Oh! A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected Von Von does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour?
Don't discount simplicity.
This isn't the last you've seen of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up.
Wait, were there 5 students still? And he said there were only 4? Because, like, it was Miriam, Ashley, Von Von, us, and Colonel Sanders. But he said 4, because I guess the people making this thought, well, there's only 4 dishes to look at. Whatever.
Now, describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup, topped with French meringue and a connected by sugar glass. Dang.
Wow.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, that looks like a decent dessert.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I would ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and it meant to be display piece. Oh no. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? got toast in your ears or something, Mr. Ed? I told you it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it, and did an extremely good job cooking it, too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. She's sad.
If the food
She's actually
cannot be
sad.
eaten,
She's crying.
it cannot be judged. You are disqualified.
Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know how high-end cuisine if I cooked you! And what that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
Oh, she's gonna be a menace.
This isn't the last you've heard of me either.
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together.
2 chefs?
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese
Has become something else.
Dang!
Whoa,
He
nice.
examined it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this.
Don't worry, Mr. Ed. We both put our best into it.
From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing.
We just dumped 2 foods onto each other. We just took our things and we mixed it together. It's probably good.
And completely blown me away. I have 49 dog years of life. I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it's just that easy.
You pass, you pass, you pass, and you pass. Everyone gets a pass.
Okay, Oprah. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this. This is definitely making me want to go to KFC and get that bowl.
I know, it's working.
They all seem to transcend the reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Von and Ashley are drawn back in by its majestic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you indeed an excellent chef.
We're crying too.
Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on.
It's just jumping straight to prom here in the cafeteria. This is the Stewart cafeteria.
Yeah.
You can see it's the same one in the corner.
The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
DJ Dog is in the house. Ow, ow, ow.
You knew
That's how I sound.
You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Dang, what is this? Von and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting.
No ghosts allowed at graduation. Clearly written in the school's bylaws. You die here, you leave.
I was never actually a ghost. I was just a trick to get you to finally notice me. Yeah, it wasn't.
It was. You called it. You called it. That's exactly it.
Oh, amusing.
And now that everyone is together,
It's the smoke monster!
It's totally mellowed out.
Everyone, the smoke monster no more! I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name! The body monster, yeah!
Yeah, Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick, here we go! Don't Nick and Morty, 100 years!
Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, party monster. Dejected student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance?
Who indeed? Oh.
It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat a crown.
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean.
Yeah. Oh, now I get it.
And we get the new wing. A wing! I thought it was king.
New chicken
a new
wing?
wing of the school. Not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such.
It's actually such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance.
Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth.
Wow, he's still doing the talking thing.
I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension.
Well, what?
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 I actually feel like I knew this the whole time.
Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank.
You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard.
I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird.
A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders.
Cherry blossoms. Oh my. See, like, nobody seems dressed for prom. Everybody seems like they're dressed for a day at the park. Yeah.
Howdy, classmates. Kept you waiting, huh?
Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough just to give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. Who has to clean up all the petals? I know.
Look at the janitor on it.
Oh my,
Custodian.
he's got the family. Fuck.
I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of Chicken and Man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. But I also managed to steal recipes for coleslaw, mashed potatoes, a chicken biscuit, the biscuits, and what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the mac and cheese that you made, and your pot pie. It will all be mine.
The end. Do I click it again?
Click.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not the end, you goofus.
As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor.
Mr. Red, what are you doing sitting all alone?
Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance.
I see. Well then, I have a proposal that I think you might like to hear.
Your heart begins to race. Is this the moment you've been waiting all semester for?
Mr. Red, will you be this fall when I open up this fall in theaters near you when I open up my first original fried chicken restaurant?
Colonel Sanders leans in close. He reaches into his coat pocket and retrieves something small. It fits snugly in the palm of his hand. As he speaks, he begins to extend his hand towards you. Yes?
I want you to visit, and feel free to use this coupon for one complimentary side dish of your choosing, plus a soda upgrade.
No, it'd be funny if they actually printed out a coupon for players. Colonel Sanders passes a single paper coupon in your hand. You notice that it expired at the end of the year. Gee, thanks.
Don't be a stranger.
The end.
So, like,
Was there a
Did
better
they-
option?
maybe? He did steal all your ideas. Also, PSYOP that seems like a poor choice of name. So, like, so the coupon expires at the end of the year, so does that mean, like, the coupon did exist and would have expired at the end of the year that, like, the game came out?
I could see that. Like, if you played it.
Yeah. For a free side and a drink, I feel like that's not bad. But it doesn't have the chain of restaurants yet, right? So what is the coupon for? Oh, he's opening them in the fall. So once it's open in the fall, then you can go and visit and use the coupon. Before the end of the year. Wait, so if it's fall, somewhere between fall and the end of December, you would have a chance to use the coupon.
But yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
What do you think, Robot? You were definitely hesitant when deciding this game.
I was worried it would be a little too romantic, a little too spicy.
Too many herbs.
For me. Too many herbs and spices for me. Was what I was concerned about, but it was overall a cute game, and of course it has to be family friendly if it's being used as an advertising tool for something, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts? How did you think this went?
Yeah, I guess I wasn't sure if we were dating Colonel, which I guess we were right away. I was like, who do we date? Von's funny.
Yep. Some good character moments. You did crunch your hand in a stand mixer.
Yeah, and that's like canon. That's not even like my choice. It's like
there was no option to avoid that. Like, unless we made much better choices throughout. Like, there were a couple times where you could have made a slightly better choice, but I don't know if it was like game-alteringly good. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching this video. Check out some of the other videos next time. I don't know where I'm going with this. This isn't
like,
game theory.
favorite, subscribe.
Like, favorite, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon for other notifications. And don't forget to favorite and leave a comment and put your comments in the chat.
Yeah, get the metrics up. Yeah,
get those metrics. Don't forget to subscribe, and then also pay for subscription. Don't forget to donate to my Patreon, which we don't have, and then don't forget to go check out what else are we supposed to plug?
Roboblast
Bloppy.
on Rivals.
Retroblast on Rivals of Ether. Bloppy on Rivals of Ether, the funny one. Let's see. I think we covered all our bases here.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me. Thank you to all our beautiful chat friends for joining us here.
Yeah. Have a good one. All right. Take care.
All right.
Boy.
Bye.